pushing through when you want to quit.
Okay. All right. In what aspect?
Everything. During a workout, after.
Why would you?
During the week.
Why would you want to quit afterwards?
I don't know. You do so shitty.
You
You're
think
just
about
like,
it.
Yeah.
You're
I
like,
get what you're
God
saying.
damn, why am I even doing this? I fucking suck.
That goes through my head every day.
Give us an example of when you had a real
You hit that low point.
yeah.
That one day when Mike was playing really horrible music. I mean, it was so bad.
You gotta narrow that shit down because every fucking Wednesday was horrible.
It was like at least 6 months ago or something. It was really just, I just couldn't take it anymore. And it had just been day after day of this terrible music. The workout was already the workout that I was going to do real bad at. And Jen had put her score, and I was like, oh my God, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to match that.
I don't know if you know this, but she's real competitive with Jen's scores all the time.
Oh, I know.
I think we both are with each other, which
That's
is good.
That's good.
Yeah, it's always good.
And
like y'all are not.
I will get no.
yes, you are.
I'm gonna beat you by 1 second.
Oh yeah. or the time you put in those half-pound plates.
Well, I didn't do it for me. I did it for somebody else.
No, you did it for them, and then you beat Mike for like what, 2 pounds or a pound or
Oh,
something.
because that's Mike. Mike's like way better. So I was like, all right, let me just do it.
But
to
you still
Mike.
have that competitiveness.
No, that's just being a jerk. That's not really competitive. I could care less. But no, she'll break down.
I don't know what the
Fucking
fuck.
suck. She'll break down a lot. Like she'll see Jen will put in a score, and then Stephanie will do the workout, and she's like, "What's the fucking point? Jen beat me by 2 minutes," and I'm like,
Do you ever get mad about my scores?
I used to do that, and I realized that if I'm looking at the time while I'm doing the workout and I'm at a certain point and I'm like, dang, I'm not even gonna make it, so I just start going slower and slower and slower. So now I don't look at the time anymore. I just keep thinking about finishing so that I won't give up on myself and slow down so much.
Do you think you're the type of person that let's say, would it help if she didn't put the score, or anybody will put the score in until later on that night, and you give it all you got, and then when you look at it, you're like, all right, well, I gave it all?
No, I think that would mentally fuck her more, because if she gave it everything she got, not knowing what Jen got, and then she's like, all right, I did really good, I gave it everything I got, and then Jen beats her by 4 minutes, she's gonna fucking have a hissy fit.
Well, see, the times that I like do that bad is when I'm looking at the clock and then I realize that I'm not gonna get anywhere near, or at least I think that I'm not, and I start slowing down even more. So I end up getting a worse score when I look at the clock because I start giving up on myself. Versus if I just don't pay attention to it and just keep pushing through, then at least I'm not as far behind.
Yeah.
So back to the story of my mental breakdown.
Okay.
That day.
Horrible music.
Okay. Terrible movement for me. Overhead squats.
Oh, my favorite.
I think it was cold or something outside. And I start the workout with bad music. At one point, there was no music playing.
Because he took like 15 minutes to explain.
Yes. And then I did so bad in the workout, I just like threw a fit, went outside, and just had a breakdown.
Oh yeah, she started crying, and I was just poking fun of her.
Yeah, it was real bad.
Poking the bear, bro.
That was real bad.
Yeah, I remember that. I forgot all about that. But yeah, I just went out there and poked the bear
So what did you do?
to overcome
Yeah.
that.
I just was like, all right, well, you just need to stop crying about it and get over it. And you're going to suck at certain things, and that's it. And you just got to work on it and hope that you improve by 1%.
You improve by just walking into the gym, Steph. That's the first step.
So this is the first step.
It's so cheesy.
Like, identifying what you suck at and accepting it and then trying to work on it is the only thing you can do.
Would did you say for you, since I can't ask her that question,
Why not?
because you don't have a whoop?
Oh.
I was gonna say, have you has the whoop got you where, man, today I suck, but you look at your recovery and you look at some of your stuff, you're like, okay, this is why today I wasn't having a good day.
It can put some things in perspective.
No.
So it hasn't helped you.
Not as far as that, but it has helped me with my partying. I don't party as much because I know I gotta get some sleep and rest, and then when I do drink, my resting heart rate shoots up to the 80s instead of being in the 58. 50s. Yeah.
Because your partying will interfere with how your training performance.
So it's done that. But I haven't really. I don't study the data so much to, I guess, to say that my performance was good today. What did I do last night, or what was my recovery? Because I think, I don't know, I'm just giving it a little more time, because my whoop, when I get less sleep, I get better recovery for some reason. When I get the most sleep, my recovery turns into the yellow or red. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with this thing sometimes, but I'm keeping it on for now.
Well, what I have read on that is, you know who would probably know, like, legitimately what's up will be John, just because he geeks out on shit like that. But on what I've read was, like, some of the questions or some of the answers people said was that the next day is where it would affect you. So it'll show you, like, today, if you for some reason you got a 3-hour sleep and you were at the 70s, but tomorrow you're gonna be in the fucking 30s or 20s.
I haven't seen that correlation yet.
You haven't seen that?
No.
You should ask.
So I guess I can go hand in hand with mine, because yesterday I was at 57% recovery. 57% recovery with 4.5 hours of sleep. Today I dropped down to 38% with 6.5 hours of sleep. So you're saying how I functioned throughout the day yesterday with that little sleep, it affected my recovery going down today? So it's kind of like a delay.
Yeah.
It's just trickling down.
So yours, you were, what was it again? I was looking at my shit. I was looking at my phone.
What?
So you were at a high recovery?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, with 4.5 hours of sleep.
But
today I dropped down to 38 and I had 6.5 hours.
That's what I'm saying. But Jamie's not a...
Well, I kind of get my sleep pretty consistent, I'd say.
How many hours sleep you get?
Anywhere from 4 to 6. Sometimes a little more. If I get more than that, then my recovery goes way down.
Okay.
Yeah. But if I stay from 4 to 7, my recovery stays consistent. If I go 8, my recovery goes down. Yeah.
So back to the
mental toughness.
Mental toughness.
Yeah.
So what does it help? How does it help you in the next day for the next workout?
After your breakdowns.
I don't know.
Like, do you just treat it as a new day?
It's a new day. Let's move
but
on.
this is like, okay, now I do gotta push harder, or that one time that during that workout, I didn't want to pick up the bar. I took another 2 seconds. Now,
I think there was like a couple weeks where I was just like really just a sloth. Like I don't know if it was the workouts that were programmed or what, but I was moving slow, taking these big breaks. And then I was like, man, I got to do something about this because I'm not motivating myself. So I went and told Mario, I was like, Mario, if you see my ass just standing around, please go yell at me. Yeah. Like, no.
And did he?
I was like, this is unacceptable.
Did he?
I need someone to help me. Yes.
Okay, that's good. Now I know too. I'll tell you.
So it's okay to yell at you. You know, some people don't talk to me or don't tell me anything.
No, it's okay for the
and
most part.
You just don't want Jamie to tell you to hurry the fuck up.
I like we have an
or stare at me. I hate that.
I'll just stand in front of you and stare at you.
We have an athlete here that no matter who you're talking to or what you're saying, you can be talking to somebody else. Uh-huh. We can be talking to each other. They'll stop what they're doing and just go, huh? You can say, good job, keep going. And then they'll go, huh? and they completely stop the workout and just look
They're
at
like, oh,
you.
wait, you're talking to me?
Yeah, just look at you and say,
Just
huh?
wanting to stop.
Like he wanted a break.
Huh? All the time. And it's like, no, just keep going. What? Keep moving. Oh, okay. And then they go about their business.
Mara's good at yelling at people.
Oh, yeah. I like
Yeah.
it.
Not so much yelling, but motivating them to continue and pick it up. I mean, some people need it. Like, he does it a lot. I see it to Jen, to Aaron, and I mean, of course, everybody, but I know Aaron needs that little push.
Yeah.
Because Aaron usually is always in the back, like, where she sets up.
Yeah.
And we're always there. So every time I see her, like, dying, I'm like, come on, pick it up. One more time. Let's go. Like, stop. Like, I know you have more in the tank. Even Mary, too. Mary has a lot in the
There's
tank.
They all do. Claudia, too.
After being here for a while, you do notice when some of the athletes are taking it easy that day.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, you got more. Why you're not that fucking tired? Pick it up. That's my thing that I always say. I'm like, look, I know you're not that tired, so pick it the fuck up.
Claudia's another one.
Yeah. They like to sandbag it.
Claudia's pretty good. She has an engine.
When she wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of she'll just sit there in the squatted position. Yeah, but that's what we're talking about, mental toughness. Like, I got more in it. Why not just push through until I'm done? Like, your body will tell you when it's done. Your body will shut down on you if you're pushing it too hard.
So that's a good question to ask you.
Well, let me finish, bro.
Go.
Your body will shut down on you. Your brain's gonna tell you to stop way before that.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're going too much. Slow down. We don't need to do this.
Yeah.
Stop. And that's the part that you have to push through. I feel, in order to break some of those boundaries, and a lot of this shit comes down to mental toughness to me.